against his first senior club, Falkirk. He joins a winning team, but Gillespie's job will be to shore up a defence which has already lost 4 goals.
At last we know it's not Paul McGrath or Andy Linehan or even Roy Aitken, but first choice Garry Gillespie from Liverpool, who'll fill the boots of Paul Elliott and the hole in the Celtic defence he left behind.
We've had 8 good years down there, winning many a trophy and a few medals along the way as well. So it's nice to come up to Celtic and hopefully I can win a few medals up here as well.
Gillespie's not just been a class act at Anfield. Despite injury problems, he's also starred for Scotland. The £2 million man to join Celtic this year. Does his arrival mark the end of Liam Brady's spending spree?
I don't believe I've broke the bank by any means. We've sold Paul Elliott for what we did, and we've got Tony Cascarino in, Gordon Marshall in, Garry Gillespie in, and I think I've just spent over £1 million on to balance. Looking at the deficit, it's just over £1 million, so I don't think it broke the bank by any means.
Fittingly, Gillespie's first match will see him face the only other Scottish club for which he's played, Falkirk, a team he captained as a mere 17-year-old.
We've completed the signing of former Motherwell captain Tommy Boyd from Chelsea in a swap deal which takes striker Tony Cascarino to Stamford Bridge. Boyd left for Chelsea following Motherwell's Scottish Cup win in May. The fee then was £800,000. Cascarino became Celtic's record signing when he arrived from Aston Villa for £1.1 million in mid-July. Since then he scored just 4 goals in 30 games, 13 of those as substitute. Cascarino's rather lumbering style failed to impress the Celtic support, and it wasn't unusual to hear the player being booed by the crowd. The club has lost £300,000 on Cascarino, but Liam Brady believes he might have got a bargain in Tommy Boyd. Tony Cascarino signed for Celtic in the summer for a club record transfer fee. He failed to settle though, and this goal against Rangers in November was one of only 4 for the club. Tommy Boyd left Motherwell for Chelsea immediately after the cup final win over Dundee United. Celtic boss Liam Brady believes he's recouped the £1 million+ spent on Cascarino by getting Boyd in return. No one told the club newspaper of the deal. The colours centrefold this week, Tony Cascarino. Liam, it's a swap deal. Tony Cascarino's gone south. Do you feel the signing was a failure?
Well, put it this way, I've been disappointed that Tony hasn't done himself justice. I felt when I took him here he was going to be a big success. But the demands of modern day football means that you have to start well and start quickly, and Tony didn't do that, and the situation was getting increasingly more difficult for him. So I felt this was the best for everybody concerned, especially Celtic.
How do you feel about coming to a club who many people have described as being in crisis?
Well, I don't know anything about that. I've been away for 6 months. No, it's yeah, you could say that, but it's just a transitional period, I would say. And on the park, it's got nothing to do with me, what's happening off the park. So I just want to go in there and turn in the performances that hopefully bring success. Motherwell didn't want to sell you to another Scottish club. The cynics might say you've gone a roundabout way of coming to Celtic. Yeah, well, I never knew anything about that. You know, it's just so funny how football works. I was down in Chelsea, quite happy there. And then the chance came to come to Celtic, and I took it.
St Mirren midfielder Chick